it's over now. Like you can't even be like, yo, heal me of this headshot.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but that's where heal me up. Heal me up this.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just done up.
You gotta say that shit like right before you
Thanks,
get
bro.
shot.
For real, like, you watch the bullet, bro, coming in. It's like, yo, heal me, bro. Heal me, please, bro. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the NOA Podcast. Speaking as your co-host, Tyler, here with my man, Trey.
You.
We appreciate y'all tuning in each and every week.
For real.
Appreciate y'all showing us love, for real.
Back.
Thank you guys so much. We really can't express how much we appreciate you guys. So thank you guys so much, for real. All episodes are available on YouTube, Spotify, and on Apple Podcasts. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel because we also have the Wednesday show that drops every single Wednesday.
Only on YouTube.
Exclusive to YouTube.
Only on YouTube.
Check out the social media. Social media is going to be NOA_podcast. That's the Instagram. If you also want to follow me and Trey on Instagram, mine is Tyler_Waller3. Trey's is Trayquan_Park7. We also have 2 TikTok channels, so check that out. It's going to be NOA Podcast 1 and NOA Podcast 2. And let's get into it today. Trey, how you doing, Playboy? How's everything, man?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm sore though. Like I'm sore as a bitch, but it's fine. It's fine. Like,
You're fine, bro. You're fine.
I've been saying this whole time. But I'm not fine. I'm not fine.
You're fine, bro.
I feel hurt, bro.
You're fine.
I'll live through it though.
Okay, bro.
It's a good soreness. It's not
it's like growing pains. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so, but like it don't make it any easier going through it. Like waking up, bro, and like just sitting up in bed, and just like I feel old. I got all my bones creaking and shit. You know, sitting down in the car today, I was like, had to slowly get in. I'm like, it is what it is.
Slowly sit down.
Yeah, but
like
how are
1
you?
foot at a time.
Facts, exactly. But how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay, man. I can't really complain. I wish I was able to work out with you, but because I got an injury.
It's really interesting having you train me, bro. It's real interesting.
It's kind of like bittersweet, and it's cool for me too because I just enjoy training as well. So like, it's weird to a certain extent, like being there and not working out because I want to.
Yeah.
But it's also pretty cool because I'm noticing I'm able to focus more on you. True. So like before, obviously I was still training you. But
we're working out together.
Yeah. So because I've noticed a lot of times I'll do my set and I'll be gassed, and like you'll be doing your set.
Yeah.
And like by the time I'm kind of like
looking
coming back around,
yeah, I'm already kind of done.
You're done.
Yeah.
So sometimes it really is hard to like kind of correct your form or whatever.
True.
But because
frankly, this whole week has been like a correction of form, trying to get.
Yeah, I'm just watching. I got nothing else better to do. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, bro, I'm literally just watching you, counting your fucking reps, making sure that you're doing the right thing, making sure your form looks good. Yeah. And even this week, you probably noticed, I feel like I've corrected your form and corrected things like much more than what like
true.
I used to.
On like a decent amount of the workouts.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's good because like one, I'm able to practice in terms of like training somebody, like actually like training somebody.
Exactly. And I think that's the cool thing about it.
Yeah.
Because that is something that you want to go into eventually.
Yeah, and like try it out. So I think it's really cool to be able to do that, especially with you and being like watching how you change and like watching how you like accept that like criticism and like change certain things around. It's interesting, even though I miss it though. Like
I understand because like you're quite a gung ho person in regards to gym. Like the gym's your life in a way. Like it's just like an extension of who you are, and that's just your personality.
And that's like the one thing that's different between. I know going to the gym is hard. Don't get me wrong. But the one thing that's different between me and a lot of other people in terms of the gym is like it's fun.
Yeah, you enjoy it.
It's fun.
Like, you quite enjoy it compared to a lot of people. They just do it because like it's just
because it's healthy and it's different.
Yeah, but like it don't make it.
I'm
fun
here because I like it.
Yeah,
like type shit. Like people play video games. Like I go to the gym.
Ain't you like skip your prom just to go to the gym because you wanted to like continue working out and continue doing your thing?
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, fuck.
Yeah, you take a
like,
different kind of person
that,
to do some shit like that, bro.
Because I wasn't. You already know how I am. I'm not the biggest like party person.
Yeah. True.
And I'm more social now, but back then I wasn't really.
Wasn't the same.
Nah, so I wasn't really social. That wasn't my. So especially like they were like prom, my parents like, yeah, you should go, and I'm like,
nah.
I'm trying to be great, bro. Shout out to Charles because actually I worked out with Charles.
He came with you.
Yeah. So what happened? We worked out at his crib.
Oh really?
Because
I thought y'all went to the gym.
Nah, well we went to the gym, just his home.
Just his home, yeah, just home, yeah. Okay.
So at the time, Charles had a bench. He had a bench press. He had weights. He had kettlebells and stuff like that. So what we did was we played basketball, which was our cardio.
Okay.
So we're actually playing.
Like
this
active,
wasn't like we were like some competitive.
Yeah, just one-on-one.
So we actually played, and then after that, we ended up going in his garage and just like working out.
That's tough.
And it was cool. And also just, and this is how I am with a lot of things. Like I really wanted, during the time I was playing football. So this was like junior year. So during the time I was playing football. And I already missed my junior year because I broke my ankle.
Oh, okay.
And I just really wanted to be like, I'm trying to be great. And I was like, yo, I'm going to go to prom and like dance and waste this time.
Yeah.
Well, like, I could be in the gym grinding type shit.
True.
So I was like, yo, F prom, bro. Like, how I thought about it was I didn't think prom was as big as everyone else was. Everybody else was like, prom is such a big thing. But football to me was so much more important. And I knew to a certain extent what it takes to be great in football, which was you had to train, you had to work.
When everyone else
not to.
Yeah, you're putting in those hours.
So I was just like, yo, forget it. Like, you know what I mean? And it just so happened, Charles is the homie.
Yeah, he came with.
He wasn't going to, and Charles is pretty big into fitness too. So he was like, yo, if you're not going to prom, I'm not going to prom. Yo, you going to work out, bro. Let's just work out together.
Did he not go because you were going to go, or was he already just not going to go?
I think he already wasn't going to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it wasn't because of me. I think he already just wasn't going to go.
And
then we ended up talking. It was like,
it was going to work out.
Everyone else was going to be there, Brody. Like, it's Friday. Like, we could just chill. And because that's the homie, we already chilled. Exactly. So it really wasn't.
It was like right down the street from you.
On some 2 houses down type shit.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't like, I guess it really wasn't like planned out. It was more just kind of like a normal day for us. Oh, because like if it was, let's say if there was no prom that Friday, and it was a regular Friday,
yeah.
There's a good chance we would have just played basketball and chilled.
Exactly.
So it was kind of just like a normal play basketball. He was like, yo, I got a bench now. I got this, I got that. I'm like, all right, bro, let's go in there.
Let's do a quick workout.
Exactly.
Okay, cool, man. I mean, listen, it's unfortunately I do enjoy like working out with you, and I know right now you can't, but I have quite enjoyed the motivation you give me.
I'm like teacher now.
Exactly. Though. You were a teacher before, but like it's true on some like professor
like
type
also
stuff.
Like I'm just like focusing.
Like I'd say, what do I do? Like
you know what's funny today? What I found hilarious. I was like, all right, man, like one more set. And you were like, nah, bro, that's 4.
Yeah.
And then like you picked up the book and you looked at it.
Like
And you were like, I'm like, I was counting, bro. I was counting. Come on.
Yeah, I got lost track. Frankly, the workout was quite tough, and I just lost kind of where I was, man. I ain't know. But I want to get into the football games. There's a lot of sad Ravens fans. There's a lot of sad Lions fans.
I'm upset, bro. I'm not even a Ravens fan.
Yeah, I'm not a Ravens fan either, but I'm quite disappointed. I wanted to see them do it this year, and they just couldn't pull through. Even the Lions, bro. Like, come on, Lions. What are you doing?
I'm going to be honest. The Lions hurt more than the Ravens.
And they had the
It was
lead.
deceiving, bro. It was deceiving.
7-point lead going into half. 17-point lead, excuse me, going into the half.
24-7 going into halftime, bro. And they came back and they literally just...
They blew it. They scored no points.
Bruh.
They scored no points for the next 2 quarters.
For the rest of the... Nah, I can't even say the rest of the game. They ended up scoring... They ended up scoring again at the... Well, they ended up being 34-31.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So they ended up scoring a touchdown.
They did get a touchdown at
or
the
like
end.
fucking 56 seconds left in the game.
It'd be nothing at that point. They had to rely on the offside or onside kick, which is just kind of like, bro, what are you...
Literally...
What are you doing?
49ers drove down the field, scored. Lions drove down, missed... Turned the ball over on downs because they messed up on the fourth down.
Yeah, they dropped it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Drop pass.
49ers then come back and score again. The next play, so 49ers kick it off. The next play, Lions fumble. 49ers pick it up. Wait, 49ers score again.
It was a fumble recovery during the kickoff?
No.
Or just
like the kickoff.
Yeah, then they got the ball.
Then literally that first play of that drive.
They fumbled it.
They fumbled the ball.
Tragic.
And then at this point, bro, the score is fucking... I think it was like 24-24.
It was tied up.
Now it's tied.
It's all tied game.
Now it's tied. Then they fuck around and messed up again. Then they end up going, I think, 3 and out because one of their players dropped the pass on a crucial third down.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Then 49ers end up scoring a field goal. Now it's 27-24.
And then they had a chance to tie it up.
The Lions had a chance. They drove it down. It's 4th down once again.
At the 30.
If you kick that field goal.
At the 30.
If you kick the field goal, it's 27-27.
Tie game.
They go for it, fail. Then next thing you know, Niners go down, score another touchdown. Now you're down by 10.
Now
it's 34.
Now it's 2 scores.
Now it's exactly, bro. Now it's 34-24. And in the last minute of the game, the fucking Lions decide to score a touchdown. Now it's 34-31, but it doesn't even matter now. They
matter.
kicked the onside, 49ers recovered.
It was done up.
Gang.
In your opinion, what do you think they could have done better?
Don't go for it on fourth down. It's that simple.
Kick the ball when you have the opportunity.
Bro. And
There's 6 points that was just left on the field that was not taken.
If they made if they didn't go for it on both, because both of those times they went for it on fourth down, they're in field goal range.
They're in field goal range, exactly.
So if they kicked the field goal both of the times, they would have won. If they kicked for it one of the times,
they would have tied it.
It would at least went into overtime, and it would have been a whole different
ballgame at that point.
Exactly, and they would have given them a little bit of a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was a major part because they were rolling, bro. They were hot, but it was just little mistakes and little things that happened. But I think those were the two
major things.
Going for it on fourth down.
It's not Madden, man.
It's not Madden.
You got to be smart.
This is not Madden. And I understand because Lions are notorious this whole year. They went for it. I'm pretty sure they went for it the most in the whole NFL at all the teams on fourth down. So they're the most aggressive team.
Okay.
So I could understand that, and they were probably still trying to keep that going.
Yeah, they had that same play style throughout.
Because it went well during the regular season.
Yeah.
But how I look at it, too, is there's just certain things you got to change because now this is championship
This isn't the regular
football.
season.
Exactly.
One and done type games.
Exactly. Like, you lose this shit, y'all go home. And it's also just due to the fact that y'all just need points.
Yeah.
Like, just keep the lead.
Yeah.
Just keep the lead. Just try to just keep stretching, especially because
they score, you score. They score, you score. So you already have a 17-point lead. If they had scored a touchdown, then the other team scored, and you just kept going back and forth, it would at least won.
Exactly. Because they scored 7, but you're already up 17 points. So they score 7, cuts it down to 10. At least you kick a field goal. Now you're up 13.
Exactly.
So now you keep it up until eventually you get to the point where you strike. You just score a touchdown.
At that point, they should have been playing keep away.
Exactly.
It should have been keep away.
Exactly. What they were trying to do, and I understand it, but you got to be very careful. They were trying to just put a dagger in them. They were trying to just score a touchdown to really just put the game away.
Yeah.
But you kind of got to be smart because
sometimes it's the small cuts.
Sometimes
it's the small cuts that do it.
Because crazy enough, if they scored the 2 field goals, there's a very high chance they would have won.
There's a good chance they would have won.
But a very high chance because y'all would have been up 6 points. And
it would have been different. But what do you think about the Ravens one? What could they have done? I think first thing I'm thinking of is the penalties. Too many penalties on them that is just like, bro, why are we doing this?
It was rough.
And they're hurting themselves.
It was rough, bro. It was rough. They're basically just shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because they had that taunting penalty.
Yeah, that taunting penalty really put them back.
The taunting penalty, and they had a lot of unnecessary roughness penalties.
Yeah.
I remember this one drive, brother. The Chiefs started at their 10. They got 30 yards for free.
Yeah, for real. I did
30 yards for free.
I did
bro.
see that. Yep.
Literally just unnecessary roughness, 15 yards. Then like the next play.
Another unnecessary. And I think it was the same player. I think it was the same player that did it.
And it's like, bro, what are we doing? You gave them 30 yards.
For free.
But I would say this. I honestly just think, I actually blame the Ravens offense. I actually don't blame their defense.
Yeah, their defense was holding it down.
I'll say this. In the first half, their defense looked shitty. But the second half, what was the score? 17 to 10?
17 to 10.
Going into halftime, the score was 17 to 7.
Yeah.
That means the Chiefs did not score
any points.
A point. The second, so I can't even blame the defense.
If their offense did what they were supposed to do, they could have won.
Exactly. So I understand even near the end, the defense did let up that big pass, that big catch that kind of put the dagger in them. But I'm kind of like,
you can only ask so much of the defense.
Come on, bro.
You can't put everything on them.
Come on, it's 15 minutes. Yeah, you got two 15-minute quarters. And the defense is getting tired, too, because y'all going 3 and out. Y'all turn the ball over.
Exactly.
Defense was on the field a lot. But every time in the second half when the defense was on the field, they held it down. They did their part.
The Chiefs controlled the time. They had the most time of possession.
Yeah. But it was bro. They had the ball for
a minute. So imagine your defense is out there for just 10 minutes each quarter. It's like ridiculous.
Yo, and you get tired, bro. Yeah. I'll say this. I think their defense held their first half. They looked shitty. I ain't gonna lie. But second half, I give my hats off to the defense because the defense played great. But it was the fact that the offense couldn't get going. Yeah. Lamar he honestly just looked uncomfortable. Apparently, you saw this on the game, but I was like watching some other analysts. The defensive coordinator blitzes a lot, and they had they pressured
him a lot,
and they basically was forcing Lamar Jackson to make quick decisions.
Yeah.
And he just wasn't doing a great job of making those quick decisions. Now, some of it actually, you getting blitzed a lot. You got to run You got to kind of move out the pocket. That changes the whole play. Sometimes, you got someone in your face. Receivers aren't even open yet.
True.
So that's also rough.
Yeah.
I also think they got away from running the ball a little bit.
True.
And I think
they did throw that shit ton.
Yeah. And the strength of the offense is, even though Lamar this year has proved to be a passing quarterback, has proved to be definitely a much better passer, you kind of got to go with what works. And running the ball for them is what works all the fucking time.
Not to mention, this one crucial play that really blew it for him. It was that fumble recovery in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
The game would be completely different had it not been.
And you know what's crazy, though? It would have been different, too, if he never got that Taunton penalty.
Yes.
He caught the ball on the 10.
Exactly.
And then he got pushed back 15 yards.
Yep.
And then they ended up, like you're right, they passed it to him. He ran, he dived, he got the ball punched out. Now it's turnover on downs. Yeah. If he scored then, it would have been different because of how much time was left in the game.
Yeah, man.
That would have been a touchdown with 8 minutes left or 10 minutes left around that time.
And then it would have been 17-14.
Exactly.
Completely different game at that point.
Nah, it still would have been.
Because they didn't.
No, you're right. You're right. It would have been 17-14.
They didn't get the
exactly, because they had 7.
Yeah.
And they would have scored. It would have been 17-14. Now it's a 3-point game. Mm-hmm. So it would have been
much closer.
It would have been much closer, much earlier in the game.
And at that point, they can kind of relax a little bit. It's like, all right, cool. We have this. Yeah. We're only down by 3 now. Let's get it together. Yeah. Defense, do y'all thing, and let's try to get a drive going again.
Without a doubt, it would have, like you said, it relaxed them. There's much less pressure.
Yeah.
When you're down 7 points with 5 minutes, 4 minutes left, it's much different when you're down 3 points with 5 minutes, 4 minutes left. Because at least if we can't score, we got the best kicker in the game.
Exactly.
He 9 out of 10 is going to hit this field goal. Now it's tie game. Mm-hmm. And it kind of puts the pressure now back on the Chiefs.
Yep.
But yeah, bro, that was a major mess up. I do think if they never got that Taunton penalty, it would have been different. Because he caught the ball at the 10. Or he ended up running to the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Now you bring that back 15. Now we got to make up for lost yards.
I also kind of think if he had hit him in stride, too, it would have been a touchdown. Because he kind of had to come back for it a little bit.
He did.
He slowed down.
He stopped. Mm-hmm. He stopped, caught it.
Exactly.
Then kind of got jiggy with it.
If he caught him in stride, oof. Who knows what could have taken place?
Who knows?
True, man.
But it was very sad. I was very pissed. I wasn't happy.
I wanted just to see new teams go in, I
went to bed early because of that. I was like, bro, I ain't even stayed.
You went to bed, I died.
Facts, bro. Ravens lost. And I was like, damn, okay, Lions. And in my mind, and this is what messed me up. In my mind, I was like, the 49ers are going to win.
Yeah.
But what kind of fucked me up was when it was 24-7 going to halftime.
Yeah.
And the Lions looked so good.
It looked promising, man.
Like, I'm watching the first half, and it was the Lions ran the ball, passed. They literally did what they wanted. It was really like, I'm just going to bully you. Like, I'm going to run the ball.
They look like the more dominant team.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even argue that.
Yep. True.
And the fact that, so going in, I'm looking at, it's 24-7, third quarter. Mm-hmm. Now, in my mind, I'm like, the chances of y'all keeping this big of a lead, but I'm still thinking y'all going to win, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I'm kind of getting my hopes up. And next thing I know, bro, I'm literally watching. I remember in Discord, I'm typing. And I'm like, bro, what's happening? It's 24-24. I remember typing what's happening right now? What's actually popping off?
Yeah.
And then watching them just crumble, I'm like, now I'm pissed.
You can imagine my surprise when I see.
Because you ain't even see all.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. Like after I saw them going up 24-7, I was like, all right, cool, they won the game. I kind of said, all right, they won, I looked down, I started going on my computer, doing my other things. I look back up and the score's tied and I come out to you. I'm like, bro, what happened?
Yeah, you're like,
I didn't even watch it. What took place?
And I'm just sitting here shaking my head. I'm like, bro, I don't even. I was low-key speechless. I'm literally looking at it. I remember you coming out and you're like, bro, what's happening? I'm just, bro, I don't even know, bro. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around what the fuck I just watched.
It's bad when guys that aren't even fans of either the two teams that lost is like,
pissed.
Bro, what just took place?
Bro, they scored 17 points in 8 minutes. The 49ers scored 17 points
in 8 minutes.
In 8 minutes.
That's wild.
They scored in the third quarter.
All offensive?
All offensive.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the defense ended up getting that fumble. But they didn't score off that.
They didn't score off.
Yeah, they just got the fumble and then everything offensive.
Wow.
17 minutes. And I'm looking at a tie game.
Changes the game.
And I'm like, bruh. And then they kicked that field goal and now it's 27-24. And I'm like, I don't know. Because at that point, the Niners are rolling. They're hot.
Oh, yeah.
They're hot.
Yeah, of course.
They got the momentum.
They got hot at the right time.
Yeah. And you know what I thought about, too? And this is what I was thinking. And it really does show. It doesn't even matter how you start, it's how you finish.
Facts, bruh, for real.
Because it really just showed the 24 points the Lions scored.
It means nothing now. Means absolutely dog shit. Nothing.
It's like, what was the...
It won't be remembered.
At all.
It won't be remembered.
Like, if you look back at that game, I mean, I would say this. They might talk about it just because the whole 17... You're down 17
Oh, yeah,
points.
it's historic. And no one's ever blown that high of a lead in the conference championship.
Literally, there's a stat. Teams that were up 17 points in the NFC Championship games are 21-0.
They always won.
They are now 21-1.
Oh, man. The Lions be lying. That's just what they do.
Facts.
Can't help it. But I do kind of want to get into the hypothetical that you kind of got for us today.
Hypothetical of the day.
Yeah, facts.
So this was a little bit interesting. I thought it was cool. I even did some little extra research type shit.
All right, word. I'm excited for it.
So let me pull this up. All right. So the question of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You can summon a legendary creature that is loyal to you from the following list. Which one would you choose and what would you use it for? So angel, a demon, a dragon, a fairy, a ghost, a vampire, a unicorn, a minotaur, or your doppelganger. Okay. So I kind of want to elaborate a little bit on this.
Okay, good,
to kind of like get a little bit more in depth. So I wrote down the abilities.
Oh, even better. Okay.
Of each of these.
Nice.
Because I feel like we all know what these are.
Yeah.
But I wrote down the abilities so you kind of can know
what you're kind of getting into.
All
right, cool.
So these are I'll kind of go down in order. So Angel's abilities is dream walking, so they can appear in people's dreams.
Oh, wow, okay.
Electric manipulation.
Which
is like they can control like electronics.
Electronics?
Yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah. Flying, protective charm, so they can protect you, heal you. Reality warping, so they can literally like warp reality.
Interesting. So it's like make things into your will. Like if you want to change something, you can change it.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sedation, so they can just like put
people to sleep.
Super strength, super senses. So I guess like you know how we have our 5 senses.
Yeah.
I guess
superhuman versions of those. Yeah. Okay.
Telekinesis, which I'm pretty sure they could just like move things with their mind, and memory manipulation. So they can manipulate. I'm pretty sure.
So either make someone remember something that didn't happen or forget something that they want to forget.
I believe so. Oh. Like manipulate people's memory.
Interesting. Okay.
So demons' powers, invisibility, telepathy, soul reading. So I guess they could read people's souls. Spell casting, which is essentially like witchcraft.
Yeah, magic shit.
Teleportation, weather manipulation.
Really?
Yeah. Voice mimicry. Mimicry.
So you can kind of take someone's voices and
like it can sound like
them.
Yeah.
Damn, okay, that's powerful.
Biokinesis, which is kind of crazy.
What is that?
It's like you could control the biology of a human. So like some of that, because it's a demon, it's a little evil.
Wow.
So like some of this was like you could cause like internal bleeding of somebody, bro. Like blindness. You could basically have the force type shit. So like choke. Yeah.
Force choking people, bro.
Yeah. It's wild.
That's wild.
It's wild. Animal communication, shape-shifting, mind control. So literally like controlling someone's mind.
They have some really fun ones.
Power granting. So
you can grant other people powers.
Yeah, they can grant you certain powers.
Okay.
Dragons, flying, super strength, super speed, hypnosis. They can breathe fire or ice.
Yeah.
And they can communicate with animals. A fairy has magic, spell casting, dimension creation, so they could create other dimensions. Dimension transportation, so they could transport to other
dimensions. Yeah.
Shape-shifting, invisibility, healing, telekinesis, photokinesis, which is you can control light and nature, mesmerization, and glamour. And glamour means they can cast vivid and convincing illusions in order to trick others.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Ghost has electric interference, similar to kind of like the angels where they can like control like electronics and stuff like that. Thermokinesis, they can raise and lower the temperature. Invisibility, clairvoyance, which they can see other beings that are invisible already. Environmental manipulation, so they can manipulate wind, fire, water, and electricity. And mental influence, which they can essentially like drive someone crazy.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's
actually kind of, some of these are kind of crazy.
Yeah, some of these are real powerful, bro.
Facts. Vampires. These last three are kind of like, Vampires, super strength, speed, agility, and durability. Healing, can scale walls, so like climb the walls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hypnosis, shape-shifting, dream manipulation, and necromancy, which they can raise.
They can raise the dead.
They can raise the dead.
I figured a demon would be also able to raise dead.
Some of these do kind of overlap, but I ain't want to keep reading the same shit over and over.
Fair
So
enough.
some of these do kind of overlap.
Okay.
Also, believe it or not, some of the abilities an angel has, a demon has.
Oh. See, I also figured the angel would have the ability to talk to animals too.
I think they do, but I ain't write that. Or at least the website I was using, I didn't see that,
Yeah,
but they probably could.
It would make sense.
Yeah, it would. Unicorn basically does nothing. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Really?
Yeah, like, them
Is it
niggas
just a horse with a cone on his head?
Yeah, well, the horse. Yo, take that shit off, bro. It's like, why you got. It can purify water,
Okay.
it can heal, and it can indicate the presence of poison.
Oh, that's cool enough.
that's
I'm
really
sure some people would pick that.
Yeah, I guess. I will only pick that if I'm like out in the wilderness type shit. Because it's like, all right, this water might not be clean. Home.
Yeah, just clean this from me.
Yeah,
Purify this shit.
Purify this shit, bro. Dip your horn in it. Appreciate you.
Is this poisonous? Nah, it's not. All right, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I eat this? Smell it? Thank you. And a minotaur basically does nothing either. It's super strength, super speed, agility, and it has giant horns. So I guess it can like ram shit. Also, I found out minotaurs apparently aren't the smartest.
Yeah, no. Aren't they like half human, half horse or something like that?
Yeah. But I think they might be dumber than humans.
Really?
Yeah, these niggas aren't the brightest.
It's like they got the horse intelligence. It's
Facts,
not
facts.
it's not.
And the last one is a doppelganger. For those who don't know what a doppelganger is, it's essentially just a clone of yourself. So imagine if you just had another clone of yourself walking around. And basically, because I was trying to see if there was like anything else
Like power wise too.
that came with it. But essentially, all it really is it's just another you.
That's it.
It's just a clone of yourself.
Just a human being that looks exactly like you, talks like you. Just
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and the only thing I would say that I would give it is just like, it has your abilities. So whatever
whatever
your
ability,
strengths or your weaknesses are
that's
as
what it
a
has.
human,
That's what it has.
that's what it has. So those are your 9 options.
Okay.
So I guess, based off the question, it will be loyal to you. And it will basically follow you. It will do what you want. But which one would you choose off this list? And what would you use it for? Also, a couple things. The creature won't harm you and will follow your commands. You may summon or dismiss it whenever you like. When critically injured, it goes back to its dimension to recover for 24 hours.
Some of these are really cool. I would
Bro,
love to have.
yeah.
I would love to have a dragon.
A dragon would be tough. Dragon
Dope,
would be
bro.
tough.
I'd fly that nigga to school.
The dragon would be tough.
What? I ain't mess with the demons though.
Nah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I might be scared of that nigga.
Yeah, I'd be too terrified of them. I'd be too terrified of them.
Facts.
Dragons looking good. All right, I'm gonna slowly round them down.
Okay, so you're gonna like cross them off.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
demons is done up.
Yeah, demons. I ain't gonna mess with demons. I ain't gonna mess with demons.
Fair enough.
I'm not really that interested in fairies.
Really?
I ain't really that interested in fairies. Unicorns, no. Minotaurs, no. Ghosts seems interesting. Vampires, not so much. So
you gonna cut out the vampire?
yeah. So far it's ghosts, dragons, angels, and the doppelganger. And the doppelganger.
Okay.
Those are my 4. Do you want to like elaborate on what you want to
Nah,
do?
I'm actually gonna let you go.
Okay,
And then
all right,
I'll kind of
cool.
just.
All right. So I guess for the next round, it would have to be.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Cause imagine having some of these abilities
For
that you
real.
can use, and it's loyal
Exactly.
to you, so it's not gonna harm you. It's not gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna have to get rid of the ghost.
You have to get rid of the
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, ghost gotta go. Ghost is gonna go because, as much as the clairvoyance would be cool, the invisibility would be cool, environmental manipulation would be cool. The ability to fly, I quite enjoy. Hypnosis and fire breath would be kind of cool too. Being able to control a dragon, I kind of feel like it'd be just intimidating to like have a dragon over you. Though it would be interesting to have the ghost drive someone insane if I really wanted them to. But like I really don't got that many enemies to drive insane in the first place.
That is true.
So I gotta also think about that. Like, what is the purpose of me?
Yeah, because it does also say part of the question is what would you use it for?
Exactly.
I mean, if you had enemies, cool.
Cool, but I don't have enemies. You know, I don't got people I'm beefing with. Like, I kind of stay to myself, and I'm actually a pretty nice person that people get along with me. So, like, I really wouldn't be using it for evil per se.
Yeah.
It would really just be how can you make my daily life easier?
Easier. That makes
exactly,
sense. That makes
exactly.
sense.
And the ghost really isn't as useful for that. So I guess ghost would be kind of gone. Now, I don't have to house this thing. Whenever I say go, it just goes back
Comes
to...
and goes as you miss it.
Okay.
As you dismiss it. Okay. So, like, you could be chilling with it for a day and you're like, all right, Brody, like...
Go home.
Yeah. And it'll just disappear. And then whenever you need the nigga, just like...
All right, I'm for the next round, I'm going to eliminate the dragon.
Ooh.
So finals is gonna be the angel and the doppelganger. Finals is angel and doppelganger.
Why'd you eliminate the dragon?
I'm getting rid of the dragon because, in my personal opinion, the doppelganger, though isn't as powerful.
I'm not gonna lie, a doppelganger would change a lot of things, bro.
Change a lot of things. It makes my life tremendously easier. And personally, I kind of think out of all of them in this list, though the angel is quite powerful, the doppelganger just makes my day-to-day just simple.
So much easier.
It's just
so much easier.
Simple.
So much easier. They do the dirty work.
The dragon, I can't send dragon to work, bro. Like, it's not going to do it for me.
I mean, you said that shit on fire.
That is true, but like then I'm out of a job. So it's like, how am I going to get paid? You know what I mean?
You know what? This would actually work if we're still in college. Because isn't there like a rule if the whole campus...
Oh, if the whole campus gets burnt down, bro, everyone gets their diplomas?
Actually, you know what? You about to go back for your master's.
Damn, that'd be...
You know what I'm saying? Niggas say, yo, I got
2 years out the way, a couple months.
Niggas say, yo, first day, bro. Already got my master's. Something like.
Oh, man. Do you think it's if... All right, do you think if your school were to burn down the first day y'all got there? So say freshman year, right? We show up. We're in our degrees or whatever. School just happens to burn down. Do you think they would actually give you your degree even if you only learn nothing on the first day?
I definitely think they probably fight against it. But I would say if that is actually a true fact and that's kind of law, then they have to abide by it.
See, I figured they would do that if you were a junior or a senior because you kind of already have the years of experience of that career.
But that's not fair for the freshmen. Because then what's going to happen to them? It's like, why do they get the diplomas but we don't?
Well, yeah,
like, how does that work?
Yeah, I ain't really been through. Frankly, I think at that point, they just give you back your money. It was like, well, you didn't get your chance to kind of go through the school and system in the first place.
But if that's still if that is what is in the contract, you gotta abide by the contract. Whether you like it or not. Give me my diploma, bro. Give me my diploma.
I paid you already.
Facts, bro. Y'all already took my money, bro. I checked my banking account. That shit going.
So Dragon's out. Angel can dream walk, parent people's dream, fly, protection charms. I'm gonna have to go with the angel.
Really? Over the doppelganger?
I'm gonna go with the angel.
Why?
Super strength, super senses, telekinesis would be extremely powerful. Memory manipulation, reality warping, and the ability to heal. Like, I can't sleep on the fact that doppelganger can't heal me. All right, cool.
Like, God forbid anything bad happens to you.
Yes. I would never have to go to surgery. I would never have to break a bone, healed immediately. Anything that injured me, I'd be just set, you know?
And I'm assuming it can heal others. So God forbid someone in your family gets like something.
Yes. If I order, like, yo, heal moms real quick. Mom's set. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Doppelganger is cool. And yes, it does make my life a lot easier. Just my day-to-day life a lot easier. But I think just the overall of...
Like looking at it from the
grand scheme of things, right? From the grand scheme of things and how many people this could possibly affect. So not even just me, but just like others around me. Doppelganger really can't do... It really only benefits me at the end of the day. And I think I'm thinking a little bit unselfishly. Like I'm just trying to think of other people at the same time. And I think the angel kind of like suits me the best in that regard. So I might have to pick... The angel. And what I would use it for, I'd of course use it to heal myself. Yeah. My day to day. I'd talk to it, just kind of like pick its brain, see just what it knows just about the world, see if it can like give me any insight of things that I can do better in myself.
So you also use something like for terms of wisdom.
Yeah, exactly. I'd use it to fly because I think that'd just be just an absolutely epic fucking thing to do. And just protective. Anything that ever tries to harm me is just...
You're fine.
I'm always going to be okay. Like, I'd be afraid of nothing at that point. Super strength would be dope. Super senses would be dope. Like, imagine being able to hear for like 4 kilometers.
Damn.
You know? Being able to see for like 3 or 4 miles. I can't see anything, you know? It'd be really cool. And I forgot. Telekinesis is kind of when you can talk to people through their. Is that what that is?
I thought telekinesis is the ability to move things with your mind.
Oh, so just like.
So like I can like
shit up.
So if I think like yo pick up that soundboard,
It picks it up.
yeah. But I could double check. But I'm pretty sure that's what telekinesis is.
Well, if that is what it is, I'd still probably pick that too.
The supposed ability to move objects at a distance by mental power. Bro. So basically, like you could just move shit with your mind.
I'm laying in bed. I want to pick up the remote. Come here. Boom. Turn TV on. That's yeah. Nah, I'm gonna have to go with the angel.
So that's your point.
Yeah. That's my pick. That's my pick.
All right. So I'm gonna do it similar to you. Off rip, Minotaur out, Unicorn out, Vampire out. Them niggas is trash, bro. They're trash. So they're out.
So the first round they're gone.
First round's gone.
All right, cool.
After that,
wait, before you go, why wouldn't you pick the Minotaur? Is it just because he's stupid?
I feel like he serves no real ability. So like, okay, you have super strength, super speed, super agility, but like
that's other things on this list does that too.
Other things all have the same. The angel has that same thing. A lot of these other things
similar.
Majority of these have that. And also, like, you can't be stupid. Like, if you are my mythical creature, bro,
you need to be intelligent, smarter than me.
Exactly, bro. I can't be over here telling you certain things. Yeah, you can't be like pissing in the corner. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're out. There's nothing really about them that like
kind of pulls you in a way.
Also, I might have to leave with the ghost. So the ghost also might have to be
really out. Okay. You want to make people go insane?
Nah. That's just, I don't know. I just think that's some evil shit, bro. That's some evil. Like, you have to make someone actually mentally go insane.
Yeah, you got.
That's crazy. And you have to have a lot of hate in your heart.
You got to be a
be like, yo.
You got to be a different kind of person to do that.
A different type of person.
Yeah, I feel that.
So I just can't. I just don't. There's no one I actually hate.
Yeah, I don't got enemies, man.
I don't really have much enemies. Yeah, let alone enough to where I would have them. Even if I did have enemies, I don't think I would.
Yeah, I'd just leave you be.
Yeah,
like you just stay over there.
Like you would have to be like harming me or my family in order for me to
constantly trying to. Yeah, you know.
Or if I was like a general at like war, then I would do that to like
on just like to the entire army.
Yeah, like imagine like if you're a general leading your men and you're about to fight a huge war.
Yeah,
you had a ghost on your side, make them all go insane.
Yo, let everyone over there go insane. Just walk in, take over, boom, done. War done in a day.
They can just kill themselves. Like, all right, bro, you walk in, you do what you want. So there's nothing really. The only thing about the ghost I find interesting is this whole clairvoyancy, seeing other beings that are invisible, because they might point things out to me.
Yeah, you'd probably be able to see other spirits.
Yeah, but there's none really.
I wonder if the ghost kind of looks like a sheet. You know, just like a sheet with just two circles in it.
Nah,
or if it's an actual person that's a ghost.
I don't know. I have a weird combination of like in my mind. I think of that nigga Casper. I also think of anyone who watches Pokemon. You know, Ghastly.
Yeah,
the ghost part. I kind of think of like him. Just like moving around right here. I'm actually gonna get rid of the dragon next.
Oh, really? You're not a huge fan of dragons.
It's not that I'm not a huge fan, but like the only reason I would actually really want to use the dragon would be for flying capabilities. Oh,
you want to blow fire and ice?
Nah. Yeah. I feel like some of these you really have to be able to do with like destruction. Like what am I setting on fire? That's really big. I would use it maybe to like, all right, I'll never got to start a fire again. On some like bonfires with the homies. Like, yo, light this on fire for me?
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
You could do that. If you had a gas stove, you could just have them light that.
Like that. Yeah. Or like, like if I needed like fire or something. Mm-hmm. Like if I was eating pretzels and needed like a lighter or something.
He could be a personal lighter. That'd be tough. Bro, imagine hanging out with just a whole bunch of people. He summon your dragon. He lights your blood and it leaves.
Just leaves, man. So, yo, appreciate you. Yeah. But there's nothing really he could do. Because then also in terms of flying, angels could fly. I didn't write it down, but demons could also
of course, yeah. Demons definitely could fly.
And I also didn't write it down, but fairies could fly.
Yeah, fairies have wings.
So it's like, the next one is I'm gonna have to go demons. I praise God, so I can't really.
Yeah, I can't be.
I can't be Rockwell, homie. I can't be Rockwell.
I can't be doing that. Nah.
So now it's between the angels, the doppelganger,
and the fairy.
It's the
last three.
what I like about the fairy that I think is pretty cool is glamour, which is wild.
What was a glamour again?
You could cast vivid and convincing illusions in order to trick people.
Oh, okay.
So
That's like a nice way of having someone go insane. You're like seeing things they aren't even seeing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would trick someone to get. I wouldn't necessarily make them go insane, but like, let's say if I wanted a specific outcome to happen, I would kind of have the fairy, like, have them think that they either did something for me or did something to me. So when I come up,
you put the image in their mind, so they just bring it up themselves.
Yeah. So like, I'll go like an example would be I would kind of have put an image of them like, of the fairy essentially like telling my boss like I got like a $15 raise or something.
Oh, shit.
And then like when I walk in and be like, yo, the raise ain't hit yet. Like, do you know why? They're like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I put everything in. And then they like put it through it.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden I'm like the highest paid in the department.
Yeah. That's actually quite smart. It could get you in a decent amount of situations that would be very beneficial.
You know what I want to ask you before I continue?
Mm-hmm.
Because you could also like have a fairy low key make someone fall in love with you.
See, that's...
Would you do that?
Nah, because I don't know if it wouldn't be genuine. Like, it wouldn't be real.
Oh, so you would know that.
Yeah, exactly. I know the only reason you love me is because of the spell I put on you. Because I've watched anime with this, wherein like the characters...
Oh, really?
Yeah, the characters will like put a spell on the person and that person be all over them, this, that, the other. And I've seen that backfire where like they love you too much. So like they love you so much and they'll kill anybody else that tries to even be close to you type stuff.
But then with the fairy, you could kind of run it back.
That is true, I guess, yeah. Because it's not like you're talking to a genie wherein you get that
it's
one
permanent.
wish.
You got him. The fairy could do whatever
like,
you
all
want.
right, undo it. But then they undo it and that person don't love you no more.
You don't think you don't think you get a happy medium? Either they love you to the point
Extreme.
where they kill you, or they just don't fuck with you at all. There's no maybe middle ground.
Maybe you probably could get the middle ground. I just don't. That's not a priority to me per se. Like, I know I can get someone to love me without doing that.
Without doing that.
You know, I can't get someone to heal me like the angel possibly could.
They can heal.
This too? The fairy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Now he's thinking. He like,
I might have crossed this out way too soon. Maybe I should.
He's like, yo, run it back.
Maybe I should have thought about it a little bit. Nah, I'm sticking with
You don't stay with your gut?
I'm sticking with my choice. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with my choice. Angel's my final decision.
I think the fairy's really cool to go to different dimensions and see different dimensions.
Is the fairy like one of those little small ones too? I'm assuming.
I actually saw
like Peter Pan's fairy.
I also saw in this you could basically make it whatever form you want it.
You
could just make it like a human form.
Oh,
so they don't gotta be like
how it actually.
It don't gotta be Tinkerbell.
Oh, okay, okay. See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking there had to be, at least in regards to the fairy. I was thinking it had to be like those little.
Why is that like a?
Most fairies I know are like tiny.
But is that a deal breaker for you? If it had to be tiny? Like you ain't finna step on it.
Maybe not. And it'd be kind of cool to have a little caricature just chilling every now and then.
If he needs to hide, just like, yo, run in my pocket.
That is true. In the moment, it was a deal breaker for me.
I think it'd be cool. Just have a little homie. Like, yo, what's good, buddy?
Yeah, I guess it would. I guess it would be cool. I just didn't really find it that appealing.
Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna have to let go of the fairy.
Really? I'm a little bit surprised seeing as all you were talking about.
See, here's the thing. I actually really like the fairy going into different dimensions and going into the fact that they could create different dimensions. You can go into different dimensions. I think you can kind of see a little bit of alternate realities a little bit too. Like, yo, make a dimension where this happened. Like, make a dimension if I became like a professional athlete.
Are they making the dimensions though, or are they just going
They can
into?
do both.
Oh, they can create.
They can create dimension. They could create dimensions and also transport between dimensions. So they can do both.
Oh, okay.
But what I really like about the angel, the whole reality warping is huge. Healing is huge.
Yeah.
Protect me. So I'm damn near safe all the time. Homie near me, I'm safe all the time.
Yeah.
I also really like dream walking.
Yeah.
Because I think that could have a huge influence on people if you actually they essentially put me in their dream
I think it's another version of
glamour.
Exactly. That's how I was thinking of
It's
it.
another version of glamour.
That's how I was thinking about it. I would also use them to go in space. So because you can protect me, so I'd fly with them, go into space, and just like fly around in space.
Just chill there.
Yeah, just go to different planets.
Damn. Okay. So you finna sport galaxy.
That's like my way of going into other dimensions.
Oh, so you're going to space.
Yeah, essentially, like seeing if there's other life forms out there. Like leave the world for a couple years.
Yeah. So here's the one thing, and I really like Doppelganger
It's powerful, man.
because he can do the things that I don't want to do.
Exactly.
So like, I don't got to go to work no more.
Because he has the same knowledge you have.
He
He knows MRI and all that stuff.
So, homie, come Thursday,
He going to work.
he going to work.
You stay
I can do what I want.
Exactly.
I think also they're just certain. There's just a lot of things I just like don't want to do. Yeah. But as an adult, I have to.
Exactly.
And there's like just little miscellaneous things I just don't want to do. Mm-hmm. And he can do. I don't gotta go hang out with certain people.
You know, twins have that ability.
Yeah.
You know, is it fraternal twins or
Identical twins?
Identical twins, yeah. Because I think the fraternal ones are different, right?
Yeah, they look different.
Yeah, they're not the same. But identical twins, like I've heard stories of like one twin going to a class that one didn't want to go to. You know, another twin either going to their job that they didn't want to go to. Yeah. So it'd be kind of like a different version of that. I remember at camp,
I convinced everyone I had a twin.
Yeah. You were telling me about that, right? And they were like, "Yo, which twins? Which twin are we talking to today?"
Like, you Tyler or Tony? Nah, I'm Tyler. That was kind of cool though.
That was funny.
Cool.
That was funny.
But you know, I think I'm with you. I'm at the end of the
bigger than the angel too.
And here's why. It's crazy enough. In this regard, I am much more selfish than you are. Because I'm not even thinking like I could heal family or heal other things. But here's the one thing that I guess the doppelganger can't give me, but I can still give with the angel, is memories. And by memories, I mean, I feel like there's going to be certain times when my doppelganger goes out and he's probably going to experience something.
Yeah, that's a great
And I don't get his memory. Now, he might come back and tell me a crazy story.
What happened?
But I'm over here like, damn, now imagine if that was me.
Yeah.
Imagine if I was there.
That's true.
I would have that memory.
Wow.
But I'm assuming with a doppelganger, memories don't transfer. So I feel like he's going to get himself in certain situations.
Memories or feelings.
That's what I'm saying. So I might send him out. He might have a fantastic day and then come back and tell me all about it. And then in my mind, I'm like, that was supposed to be me.
Imagine you send him out. He pulls up on a girl.
Facts, bro. And then comes back and tells me. He's like, yo, I pulled up on a baddie, bro.
Solid 25, bro.
Solid 25.
Everything was looking good, bro. Shorty invited me over, had a fun time and all that. I'd be sick.
You know how sick I'd be?
So upset.
I'd be tired. I'd be like, yo, go to your dimension.
Facts. I don't want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you no more. I want to talk to you no more. Go to your dimension, nigga. Like, I'd be hurt.
Yeah, I feel that.
So
I ain't never thought about that
it's
before.
Like certain things like that.
Yeah, you'd miss out. You'd rob yourself of a lot of memories.
Exactly.
That's a great point.
Just because I had him go. And just because you don't want to do something doesn't mean that necessarily something exciting won't happen at that
You know,
point.
Tyler, you bring up, that's a great point because there have been so many times in the past where I didn't want to do something, want to go somewhere. I had just a bad mood about some place before I even went. I went. And I'm like, you know what? I'm so happy I came. Like, this was a blast. Exactly. I had a lot of cool people. Like, I have great memories now. Like, it was well worth the dragging myself up out of bed and actually going.
Actually doing it.
So I would have to definitely agree with that. I never really thought about it that way.
So, yeah, I can't do the doppelganger. So the reason why the angel won over the rest.
Do you also think a little bit has to do with just like we're religious? So like we kind of I'm
gonna keep it a buck. Some of these are a little bit demonic.
For real,
I can't be banging with.
Like I knocked the demon out immediately. I was like, listen,
I can't do that.
All fun and games, but I can't be messing with demons, bro.
I'm gonna expect the Lord to bless me when I'm hanging out with a demon.
Hanging out with a demon?
Come on, no. I can't. And also like after actually like looking into it's like vampire. Now some of these are just abilities I don't want. Vampire is relatively demonic.
Yes, it is.
Ghost is relatively demonic.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. I ain't gonna the fairy. There are certain things of the fairy that like.
Is it demonic too?
A little bit.
Really?
Some of these could
See,
really do some evil things. Honestly, I think some of it is kind of how you use it.
Yeah, because I believe the angel could do evil things too if you ask it to.
True.
I don't know about fairies being demonic, though. I've never really seen them as that or heard of them as being demonic.
Yeah, but I was doing a little bit of reading. I don't remember specifically, but some of the things I actually think it is might be a little demonic.
Does it have demonic connotations, like it came from that type of a thing?
I think so.
Really?
Like I said, I didn't do a deep dive into reading because I was like, bro, I don't care. Because it was giving me like the origin. I'm like, yo, I just need abilities.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so some of these I just can't do. And also angel, I feel like I'm rocking with God. So cool.
Yeah.
Essentially, I think for me personally, why the Angels will win at the end of the day. Dream walking. I ain't even gonna lie. Some of these I probably am gonna use a little bit for evil. I ain't even gonna
At least you're honest. I ain't
even gonna front. I already got shit in my mind right now. Is that a business? Yeah. Dream walking, I think, is huge. I think dreams are very like impactful with people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it like means.
And if you set it up correctly, you can get somebody to do some stuff for you just because they had a dream about it.
I'd also set up like deja vu. So I'll have something happen in the dream.
Yes.
And then have that same
thing
setup.
play out.
Exactly.
Same thing play out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reality warping is crazy. To be able to bend time and warp reality is crazy.
Facts.
Flying, you already know.
Yeah, that's just an advantage. That's just such an advantage.
I don't even need a car anymore.
No.
I'd probably just keep my shit parked. Like, why
I wouldn't even bother buying one. I just fly to work.
Yeah, bro.
Fly to school.
Spending money on gas.
Fly anywhere I wanted to go.
For the free.
Literally, I'd fly to other countries. Like I wouldn't even need to.
I wouldn't even
need to take a flight, bro. Fly across the Atlantic, go to Europe.
We going to Italy right now. Italy right now. Bro.
Just take a quick trip.
Healing is huge. I wouldn't have to worry about getting injured. Won't have to worry about anyone in my family getting injured. Protective charm, I'm always protected. I'm assuming it also go across like to my loved ones and stuff.
You know, I kind of wonder now, right? Because it can heal you and because you have those protective charms things. Would you, in a way, be invincible? Because, like, and would you still die of old age? Because, like, all right, say I'm like 80-something old man, but, like, I keep getting healed. So,
Yeah,
like, my organs and all that stuff are still fine. Like, they're still working.
Nah, but I think eventually it'll shut down.
You think?
Like, it heals it. It's not restoring it.
Oh.
So it's not making you younger. It's just healing you of whatever pain or whatever injury you have. Mm-hmm. So I think it could possibly prolong your life. Of course, if you get cancer, and now all of a sudden it heals you.
You just don't have cancer.
You don't have cancer anymore.
Yeah. But if you're 85, it doesn't heal you back to when you were 22.
Nah. It's not like the fountain of youth. It's just healing your wounds.
Oh, okay.
Also, like imagine you're walking down the street, headshot. It's over now. Like you can't even be like, yo, heal me of this headshot. Like,
but that's where heal me up. Heal me up this.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just done up.
You gotta say that shit like right before you get
bro.
shot.
For real, like, you watch the bullet, bro, coming in. It's like, yo, heal me, bro. Heal me, please, bro.
Oh man, I mean that's where the whole protective charm does come in, though. So like the bullet wouldn't even hit you in the first place, because that's automatically like once you have that's automatically there.
I think eventually you'll die though.
Yeah, just old age. You're like a 300-year-old man.
I don't think you make it to 300, bro.
All right, maybe not 300, but like 110. Because
maybe it protects you from just outside thing. Like you still might die of natural causes though, like just in your sleep.
The natural causes would still need to be. I don't know what natural causes would be for death.
I don't really know either.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people. Oh, he died natural causes.
Natural causes.
Died in his sleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what happened?
Like what failed? Like there's still a cause. I know it's natural, but there's still a cause.
Nigga said what failed?
Yeah.
Bro.
Like what happened?
Like how does heart just?
Yeah. Exactly. And if all right, I understand dying of natural causes, but like if I got healed the day before that were to take place, like doesn't that extend you or extend that body part for at least a couple extra days before it does go bad again? At least that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Because it's like healing that thing. It's healing the reason why you would have died in the first place.
Yeah, but like you're still old. So like, yeah, you might not have liver cancer anymore, but like you still might have a 75-year-old liver.
Yeah, of course. But like you have a 75-year-old liver that's not as bad as it once was.
Yeah, but still, you're still old though. You still got that 75-year-old liver. So like, yeah, it's healed today, and then like 2 more days later, like, oh shit.
So just like ask that nigga to heal you every day you wake up. Like,
Yeah,
he'll be before I go to sleep.
But I still think eventually.
I do believe eventually you would die because
catch up.
I believe the oldest person to live made to like 117 or something like that. I could be wrong.
Also, how would you really want to live?
I at least want to make it to like 100. I think that'd be cool. Just triple digits and then go out.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to 100. Because I also think like all my homies gone. By the time you 100, all your homies probably gone.
Yeah, of course. But like,
So
it's just 100, then you would go too.
Yeah, but I'm like, I might as well just go when all the homies go. I guess you're like having a goal.
Bruh.
Like you have a goal to make it to 100. Like I don't have that goal.
See,
like, I'm just trying to live to old age.
If someone were to use that logic though, like say all your homies die before the age of 20, so you go die too? You're like, what?
I am my homies. I guess you're right. You're right. I can't argue that. But I guess I don't know. I'm just seeing a lot of old people because I work in a hospital, and it's unfortunate because like some of them just don't have.
They don't have an angel healing them.
Nah, that's not what I was gonna say. Some of them just don't have. Some of them just don't have like family. So it's like I'm not saying what's the point of living, but like imagine you're sick. Now I know in this case you have the angel healing you fine, but imagine you going through life and you got no friends, no family, no nothing.
All right, here's the thing. That, of course, that happens to people, but that tends to happen to people who don't do good in their life throughout. You know, like think of your parents.
Yeah.
When they're old, you're going to be there for them, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. There are parents out there who didn't take care of their kids. So it's like, why am I going to be around when you...
That is true, but
I
think...
And if you're just bad to people, bad things happen to you. You end up in a home by yourself. And let me finish.
No, you're good.
There are also times where like all your friends and family died and you legit are the only one left. Yeah. That's just going to happen to people regardless. Like you can't really do nothing about that.
That's the part I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the whole do good and everything, but I'm just saying if everyone else is dead, not saying what's the point of living, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm just chasing this 100-year-old dream just so I could.
Well, I'm sure that's not going to happen by the time you're in your 90s, but I'm sure there's going to be some people still around, you know?
Yeah, true.
Because if you have children, I'm sure, you know, your grandkids, like that's just...
I guess, yeah, true, but the world is just so unpredictable that you just like, you never know. And I think there are people in that unfortunate predicament. And I'm not going to say, because life is a beautiful thing. So I'm not going to sit here and say, like, off yourself or anything.
Yeah, of course, don't do that.
But I'm just saying, if I'm hanging with the angel and it's just me, I might just be like, listen, homie, I appreciate all you done for me, but I might just ride this one out.
I'd tell him to go serve my offspring and then die.
Yeah.
Hand it down to the kids.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
You're like, all right, protect my son and my daughter.
Yeah, can you? Imagine, can you hand it off?
That'd be kind of cool.
Fact.
I mean, it's an order.
It is an order. It has to be loyalty.
The final order is essentially be loyal to my heirs.
To my kids, man.
My heirs. So, like, I would probably do it when, like, the firstborn gets it or something. So, like, if that firstborn ends up having a kid, the firstborn of that firstborn gets it. Kind of like that. So, it's just generational. Or just protect the whole fam. Like, protect the park's, like, lineage.
Yeah, facts.
You know?
It's like protect the generation from here on out.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate you. You done good. You done good. But, yeah, I think, and then obviously, like, super strength is pretty cool. Sedation. Anyone who's annoying me, I'm like,
yeah, put him to sleep.
Put him to sleep, bro.
That's their version of put him in a dope feed.
Yeah, put him in a dope feed type shit. Like, yo, touch him real quick. Because apparently all they need to do is touch him.
Yeah, just drop.
Yeah, they'll just. And I also won't feel bad. I know they're not dead.
Yeah, they're just asleep.
Yeah, they're just asleep.
Yeah, just knocked out for a couple
I'll
hours.
be like,
you'll wake up soon.
Facts. Like,
you'll be confused, but you'll wake up.
Yo, what?
Well, why am I in my bed?
Bro? Why am I in bed? Why am I on the floor? Bro? God damn. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Memory manipulation is also. That's brave.
Yes, that's quite powerful.
That's brave.
Yeah, that's brave.
I definitely wouldn't. I would say, especially in the beginning, I don't think I'd use it for good. And then I think over time, I'd be like, all right, I need to chill.
Well, in this regard, you're worse than I am.
100%. 100%.
I wouldn't, especially because it's an angel.
I say this. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it for like evil.
And you wouldn't hurt people. Like,
and I wouldn't hurt people. I guess I would just use it to get certain things.
So you'd use it to your advantage, and if it happens to disadvantage somebody else, so be it in a way. Yeah. I appreciate the honesty, man. I appreciate the honesty.
I'm honest, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And this is kind of how I think too. So like,
yeah.
So yeah, I would. But I do think it would only be for a short period of time, and then I'll
you just have your fun in a way.
Yeah. I'll be like, Lord, please forgive me. I'm about to.
At least you repent after.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
Yeah. And I'll still try to do it in a certain way where it's not. I don't really hurt too many people. Or too many people aren't really put at disadvantage. Like, I really would try to think before I just.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't come first day and I'm like, yo, do this.
Yeah.
Like, I would think. And then I'd be like, okay. All right, bro, I'm going to need you to do this.
All right, fair enough. Well, this was fun, man. I quite enjoyed the hypothetical today.
I like this one, for real. Chick, coming near the end, do you have any advice you'd like to give to the
My advice to those out there would be to play into hypothetical sometimes, man. I've met people wherein I ask them a hypothetical question, and they can't
go back and forth.
No, bro. They're just like, well, I wouldn't do something like that. Well, it's a hypothetical question, baby. Like, could you just work? We're just trying to have fun.
It's like, work with me.
So, yeah, when someone brings a hypothetical question to you, just know it's just for the fun of it. You're just having fun with the person, Just say what you want to say, have fun. And just see life as that way. Of course, life can be serious at times, but, like, life is enjoyable if you make it. So that's my advice, yeah.
I'm going to kind of play off of him. I'm going to just say keep an open mind. That's a part of kind of like playing into hypotheticals. You don't got to take everything too seriously. You can have fun. You can enjoy it. And just keep an open mind about certain things. Even if someone says something like stupid, it's stupid.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just like, all right, bro, I ain't finna like just roast them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to just like play into it and see where it goes. All right, y'all. We're kind of sorry. We're having problems with the camera and everything, but like we appreciate y'all for watching.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you guys for real. Check us out on Instagram, NOA_podcast.
Thanks.
Check us out on YouTube, on YouTube, Spotify, and on Apple Podcasts. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Wednesday show
comes out only on Wednesday. Exclusive content. Once again, sorry for some reason the camera just keeps shutting off, but we gonna figure this shit out. It's still early.
Thanks.
But thank y'all for listening. We appreciate y'all. Y'all take care.
Have a good one.